I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School, and today we're going to talk about 5 basic camp knots. Okay, so the first knot that we're going to discuss is going to be the Marlin spike hitch. This is a very good knot for putting a toggle through your line, so a tent stake is a perfect example of that. And we can pull out a guy line, stake it down, or pull out a tarp and stake it down, and then we can remove that stake very easily and not have anything in our line that we have to untie. So the simplest way to do this is to turn your hand over on the line and turn a loop over in the line, an overhand loop. Then just ride up the line and pull a loop through the line. Once you drop your toggle or your tent stake through that and pull it up, you have what's called a Marlin spike hitch. And you can pull tension against that spike from the standing end and it will never slip. However, once you pull it out, you have no knot in the line. So you're flipping an overhand loop in the line and you're going up toward the standing end, pulling a loop through, dropping a toggle in, pulling it down, and that is your basic Marlin spike hitch. So to tie a bowline knot, we're going to use that same motion of an overhand loop up the line to create our Marlin spike hitch. If we drop the Marlin spike in here now, we'd have the Marlin spike hitch. If we don't drop a Marlin spike hitch in there and we keep that loop in the air, we bring the working end of our rope through that loop and back down, creating a circle here. Well, if we grab that circle and pull it tight, it becomes a bowline knot. Now we have an end of the line loop that we can put tons and tons of pressure on, but to get it undone is as simple as breaking the back of the knot, and it comes undone very, very simply. That's the advantage to that bowline loop. To tie a stop knot or an overhand knot, it's very simple. Again, we're going to take an underhand loop of the line and place our line underneath like a pretzel knot, and we're going to tie that down. To tie a slip knot, we're going to do the exact same motion that we did on the Marlin spike hitch and the bowline knot, except we're going to pick this loop up and pull on the working end of the rope, and now we've created a slipping knot. This can be used for a rope tackle so that we can tension a line between 2 trees by pulling against this as if it were a pulley. And again, when we're done, it comes out of the line very easily, so we have no knots in our line, and we never have to cut our precious resource of rope. Remember that cordage is a resource, and conservation of resources is a key element of survival. Any knots that we can tie in this cordage that come undone very easily and don't require us to cut this cordage saves that resource.